Did you grow up as a kid wanting to be an NFL player?
Actually, I didn't start playing football until 8th grade, and I didn't realize that I was good at football until my junior year. So around that time with Coach Young and Coach Mills and all of them coaching me, that's when I realized it. So I just decided to work harder and harder each and every day.
Now, how much did you weigh coming out of high school, and how much did you put on like your freshman year?
My junior year, I was 240. I was being recruited. My senior year, I was 270. When I got to OU, I was 290, and I put on like.
And how much you weigh now?
I probably weigh 336 right now. I'm a guess.
Man, you're a lean 336 though, brother.
Yeah, that's what everybody says.
Falcons here on the first play of the fourth quarter. It's 2nd and 11 at the Grapevine 22. Falcons leading 35-14. It's homecoming, and this is a type of game that brings people like Daryl back to watch the Falcons and really put it on Grapevine tonight. Dagan looking over for the play, communicating that with the rest of his teams. Drops back in to take this snap. He's dropping back, looking, going to fire left side.
Good.
Oh, what a catch by the Shack. He went over the top of the defender.
Oh.
Flag on the play. I thought that ball could be picked, but Shack showed incredibly strong hands to haul that in at the 8-yard line. I don't know what the flag is. Do you have an idea,
I
Nick?
do. Shaq was on the sideline after he got sandwiched by 2 guys, and a little bit after the sideline play, they threw a flag for him for unsportsmanlike, but I don't think that's really a flag. That's no worse than when they rode Keegan out of bounds 200 yards over here. So.
Call it like you see it, baby.
Hey, Daryl, we got to ask you this question because we ask it all of our alumni that come back, and especially since you're a senior this year. How's your game of beer pong? I'm serious.
You're not serious.
When I play it, I'm really good. I don't play it that much, but I'm really good.
How about Texas women versus Oklahoma women?
I don't look at that because I'm engaged. So.
You are?
Yeah, my fiance's right there.
Which one?
Amber Chambers.
Are you serious?
Yep.
Hey, come on over here. We want to meet you.
Former Falcon.
Yeah,
Is she a former Falcon?
Class of 2011.
Falcon 2011 graduate.
2011, and your name?
Amber Chambers.
Have you all said, this is breaking news, y'all. Have you all set a date yet?
Like 2016, but not an exact date.
2016. And how long y'all been dating, Daryl?
It's about to be 6 years in November.
Wow.
6 years. Well, you're finally making her an honest woman, daggone it.
Penalty takes the ball back to the 22. It's 1st and 10 as that penalty came after Shaq had the first down. Oh, that pass intended for Brett on the right side. It's a little bit high. It's going to bring up 2nd down and 10.
Hey, guys, I want to say bye to Daryl here because I know he wants to visit with some family and friends, and there's some other former Falcons that want to say hi to him. So, Daryl, hey, best of luck in the NFL.
Thank you, sir.
And best of luck on that marriage.
Thank you so much.
Tell him it's about time, daggone.
I know. It's about time. It's been 6 years.
Thank you, Daryl. Appreciate it, buddy. Best of luck.
2nd down and 10. Little swing pass right side. Keegan Brewer, he's got it 25-20. Makes a move. 15 going to be. He just won't go down again. He's still on his feet. There are 6 white jerseys around him. Finally, kid strips the ball after the whistles have been blown. I don't get it, man.
I don't get it.
I don't think that was egregious, but it's kind of like, hey, the whistles blow, let it go.
Yeah.
You know?
That's the kind of stuff that leads to the extracurricular activity and the chin wagging and all the hothead stuff that keeps going.
8-yard gain down to the Grapevine 14. It's 3rd down and 2. Brother Van, if you can get a word with that state highway patrolman, again, that's former Falcon Patrick Alonzo.
Patrick Alonzo?
Yeah, he was the class of, I believe, 2011 also, defensive tackle for the Falcons.
Really?
We'll just say hi to Patrick real quick, but he's been doing good things. He's a state highway patrolman, keeping the peace.
I want to know.
3rd and 2, Dagan, quarterback keep, goes left, cuts it up inside the 10, down to the 8, and that's a Falcon 1st down.
Hey, guys, watch this. You see the woman standing next to him?
Yeah.
She is beautiful. I'm going to use him as a ploy to talk to her.
Okay.
Okay, watch this. What's his name?
Patrick.
Patrick. Patrick what?
Josiah Tauef in Wildcat formation gets a snap. He's going to run it. Cuts it up inside right tackle. Tauef just going to push the pile. The rest of the Falcon touchdown, 8 yards. And he got hit at the 5 and just kept it moving.
What's his name again?
Patrick.
Patrick what?
Alonzo.
Alonzo. Okay.
He's smitten by that woman.
Are you Patrick Alonzo?
Yes, sir. I'm not doing any interviews
He's not doing any interviews. That's okay because I was actually just using a ploy to talk to this woman right here. Is this your wife?
No.
Is it your girlfriend?
No.
Would you like it to be?
Oh, you're cutting out.
Mrs. Head, do you know her?
I do.
All righty.
Wow.
Cousin? Aunt? Daughter? No, if you would.
Well,
all
he's
the
in a
guys up there in
hole.
the would you just wave to them?
Hi.
Hello, how are you?
And who are you?
Coach Head's daughter.
Are you oh!
Wow.
Are you
It
serious?
doesn't get
Is
any
that your
better
daughter?
than this.
Are you the little girl that was out at the stock show that year when they were trying to win the truck? Oh my God!
Wow. Hey, Brother Van, remember when Dalton used to play for the Falcons?
What?
Before you got him kicked off the team by...
Remember when you and my son used to take baths when you were like...
All right. 10:26 in the fourth quarter. Falcons 42, Mustangs 14. It was
Wow.
an 8-yard run
Back to some
by
football.
Josiah Tauefa. And wow, good to be back to the game.
Wow.
Woo! Anyway,
Oh my God, she's beautiful.
all right. Is anybody else uncomfortable? Are you
little bit.
uncomfortable, Nick?
I'm
Noah,
extremely.
are you okay?
All kids take baths when they're little.
Yeah. Okay, so let me write this down. LD at 10:26 in the fourth quarter. Add the 2, carry the 7.
Brother Bear loses his job.
Here comes Nick. He's going to kick it deep this time. It's going to be fielded at the 5. Falcon's going to test that kick coverage. Micah comes down and makes a good play, but it's Walker Valsey is going to chase him down, make the tackle at the 36-yard line, and that is a 31-yard return. So I think, Coach, hey, this is an opportunity to test that kick coverage, and they had a nice return out of it, so still some work to do there.
Absolutely. And, you know, I'm kind of holding my breath when we do have special teams right now. We've done a decent job tonight, but it still seemed like there are some moments that a little too loose.
Yeah, I would agree with you. Falcons leading 42-14. Grapevine has it 1st and 10 at their own 37. Alec Bowman gets a snap, gives to Jacoby White left side. Tauefa comes by. Holy smokes, that was a tackle. He wrapped him up and spun him around and basically body slammed him at the 40-yard line. Wow. I think White is woozy. If that poor kid is walking sideways right now.
He's woozy?
They need to get him out of the game. I'm telling you, I don't
That's
know
a
if
concussion style hit.
that was a smackdown. That was WWE. Holy smokes! Wow. I mean, he doesn't. Oh my gosh! Bowman completes the pass to midfield. Ralph Loren, Roundtree getting in on the action, slams that receiver, but it's Jacoby White, the ball carrier from the previous play, stood back in pass protection. It was Tauefa again. He has number 45 stamped on the front of his helmet right now, and that kid is not, oh my. Josiah came in and blew him up.
Yeah, he's over on the sideline kind of running in circles right now. He has his helmet off. You were right. He is a little woozy.
I feel bad for him. I honestly do. I mean, that's just tough. Here's a pass complete left side. Wide receiver screen. Number 25 takes it to the Falcon 45. Roman Almody is in the game for the Falcons at the linebacker position. Wow.
Roman had a hit right before Josiah did, too. It took a kid out, and then Josiah just came in and just made a monster hit.
Man, I mean, that was huge. Absolutely huge.
Bone chilling.
Yep, no doubt about it. 2nd down and 6 at the Falcon 45. Loren in the backfield with Bowman. Bowman going to hit his receiver right side, little bubble screen, nothing doing. Kane Cox going to make the stop. Devontae Traylor coming in to clean up the action. Short gain of 1.
You know, and Dan, you're up. You're at homecoming. It's 42-14. There are 8 minutes left in the game. Do you start to sub in some of your second stringers here, give them some play time, and give your starters some blow and pull them out so nobody gets injured on something silly?
Yeah, I think he's going to play it pretty close to pretty straight up here on this drive, but after that, depending on how it goes, yeah, I would expect to see that. Loren with a tough run up the middle. He's going to pick up a 1st down, and I got to tell you, that was just a good, strong run by Polo.
Yeah.
He's down to the Falcon 37-yard line, picks up 7 and a Mustang 1st down. But yes, your previous answer, yeah, get those depth players in the game. Let them get on the field for some more varsity action. all those snaps they take, all that experience, all that time of putting your hand on the ground in three-point stance and seeing that defense and seeing what they're doing and getting in the action is just.
And I'm looking over here. I'm seeing Dagan with his helmet off. Looks like he's kind of done for the game. I would assume they put Brett in at quarterback here at the next set.
Bowman rolling left, throwing left. It's a little low. It's incomplete. Albanese covering on the play. He tries to hit mid-all at the 38, but it's incomplete.
Hey, guys.
Yes.
I had Dalton's date for homecoming. I have not met her yet. Her name's Taylor Branch, one of the cheerleaders.
Yeah.
I'm going to go up and meet her and give her some parameters for tomorrow night.
Okay. We might. Hey, listen, Fab, have your finger on the mute button if you don't mind, because this is Brother Van down here. Here, Bowman firing right side, hits his intended receiver at the 36. Nothing doing. Might take it down to the 34. Albanese, Kane Cox in on that play. That's also number 72 coming up off the bottom of the pile.
The home crowd really getting into it right now. We can hear it on Brother Van's mic.
It's going to bring up 3rd and 7 for the Mustangs at number 72, Garrett Hunt. For the Falcons, he is a 6', 225-pound junior, getting a little play on that defensive line. 3rd and 7. White back in the game. Boy, there's a shot. Oh! That pass
that was caught.
Was caught at the Falcons 16. It was intended for 20.
I thought Timmy Gallons had the ball in his hands, and somehow the Mustang completes that pass.
They're going to get it moving quickly. Bowman to give to White this time, left side. Albanese, Tauefa on the tackle. Tauefa's helmet comes off. He's going to have to leave the game for a play. Mustangs on a drive. Clock inside 7 minutes. Hayden Brackett back in the game.
Good job keeping up with that change out, Dan.
We'll try. Bowman this time rolling right. Good coverage by the Falcons downfield. He throws it up in the end zone. Bob Jackson! Holy smokes! He was trying to throw that ball out of the end zone. Bob goes up, one-hands it. As he's falling, he just can't bring it down, but that was some sheer athleticism. Holy cow.
He almost had that pick.
That was exciting. I mean, that was the most exciting incomplete pass I've seen in a while. Holy.
And we've seen a few.
Wow. Well, we have a timeout on the field.
Hey, guys.
Yes.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Which one is Taylor? There she is. Hi, Taylor. I'm Brother Van Montgomery. Maybe you recognize that last name?
I do.
I haven't met you yet, but you're going out with a certain young... Turn so the camera can see you. You're going out with a certain young man tomorrow night to homecoming?
Yes, I am.
I want to make sure I lay down some parameters, okay?
Oh,
okay. First of all, no kissing on the first date.
Okay.
His driver's license has expired, so is public transportation okay?
Yeah, I can rock that.
Wow.
You can rock that? Okay. And please, tomorrow night he's on a budget, and I put him on a budget, so you have to order off the kids' menu.
Okay.
Any problem with that?
No, I'm good with that.
Are you embarrassed right now?
No.
You're not?
She fits well into your family, Brother Van.
Yeah, you fit well into the family.
Thank you.
Okay. I want 10 grandchildren, though.
Okay, I'll think about that.
Okay. Go Falcons!
Jeez, Pete. Starting on homecoming. What? Interesting. Why would you ask no kissing but need grandchildren? How's that work, Brother Van?
5 simple words, Brother Van. What is wrong with you? 3rd and 7 for Grapevine there at the Falcon 13-yard line. Bowman dropping back to pass. He's going to step up in the pocket. Fire. Oh, that is a touchdown. Yeah. It looks like good coverage by Bob Jackson, but Bowman able to slide that one in there. That is number 29, Trevor Brown, on the reception for the Mustangs. I got to tell you, I like the coverage. Bob did a good job. I think overall that was coverage.
That ball had to be thrown perfect for him to catch it, and that was a perfect thrown ball. Nothing Bob could have done different on that play other than intercept it.
I agree. This is just a good play. Well executed. Trey Jones on to kick the extra point for the Mustangs. It's good with 6:18 left to go. Here in the fourth quarter at Falcon Field, it's homecoming. Falcons 42, Mustangs 21. You're listening to Lake Dallas football on the Quarterback Club broadcast.
Hi, I'm Trey Lusk, your Lake Dallas Falcons center, number 55.
And I'm quarterback, Brett Sasser, number 1. Not only do we work together on the field, we also work together at your local Chick-fil-A on Swisher Road.
We are number 1 on the field, and we also serve number 1s all day.
Have you ever had our sweet tea? Because it's pretty sweet.
And that's the way the cookie crumbles in our cookie sundae. Come visit us at your local Chick-fil-A. Save the cows and eat more chicken. Go Falcons!
Well, Nick, it's shaping up the way we thought it would. Falcons have this 21-point lead in the fourth quarter on homecoming. Grapevine comes into the game with a 0-4 record. Falcons come in with a 3-1 record. Everybody knew that Grapevine was struggling. Through 4 games, we'd seen, look back through the stats, 4 different quarterbacks had played for them. Lots of kids getting action. They've had 10 different kids carry the football this year, 9 different kids catch a ball this year. I think that this first-year head coach, Randy Jackson, just trying to figure it out.
But with that being said, I think they've got a pretty decent element to their team here. They just got to keep working at it. That quarterback is a good quarterback. If he's their fourth-string option, he's made great plays, good decisions, hadn't really just thrown it away very much.
Yeah, I don't know if he's fourth string. He's one of 4 options. Okay. But this kid is just a freshman. Understand that the kid playing quarterback tonight.
Yeah, that's amazing.
Number 18, Alan Bowman, 6'1", 175-pound freshman. And here's a pooch kick, left side. Brett Sasser backing up the field at the 29. Brett going to try to do something with it. Dancing around, trying to find a hole. He gets hit by 2 Mustangs. Falls forward to the 35-yard line. That's where the Falcons have it, 1st and 10.
Brett just is always looking for that little twist-off angle to just get extra 2, 3, 4, 5 yards.
Dagan Hahn, thus far this game, 18 for 29, 228, comes in the game as Dallas Morning News leading the area in passing, throws 3 more touchdown passes. That is 13 on the season compared to 5 interceptions. Dagan, 12 carries, 46 yards. Courtney Holder, 7 carries, 116 yards, and a big, long touchdown to start this game.
7 carries, 116 yards.
Is that Griffin on the carry for the Falcons out to the 40, picks up 5 yards. Sophomore Brian Griffin getting action here late in the game for Lake Dallas, and we have an injured Grapevine Mustang on the field.
And our offense, it's our starting offense still out there, with the exception of the Brian Griffin in the backfield. Coach not letting up at all right here.
Now, anything can happen. There's still 6 minutes left to go in a high school game, and you're just not quite sure. Hey, do you want to keep it here, or do you want to cut away to a break?
No, let's keep it here, and let's keep talking about these stats you keep talking about. Our averages in this game, one thing surprising to me a little bit is the time of possession is pretty equal here.
And that'll happen with the big plays. Don't forget, we've returned a pick for a touchdown. We've had a short field with the fumble recovery by Walker. And also, one of our possessions was 1 play for 74 yards, the run by Courtney Holder. And those type of things will put points on the board quickly, but won't lead to any time of possession. So I can see why that is happening.
Right.
That makes sense to me. The Falcons, 445 yards of total offense, over 300 of that in the first half, compared to Grapevine's has 290 for the game. I got to tell you, Alec Bowman, 22 for 35. He's had a pretty good game, but he has thrown 2 interceptions for the game. So one by Bob Jackson and the other one by Jake Papard. Am I right on that?
Yes, it is.
Yep. So rushing, Falcons 26 for 217. They come into this game averaging 210 yards on the ground, so they're going to raise that average a little bit. That injured Grapevine Mustang, number 54, is on his feet walking across to the Grapevine sideline. That is Jake Bakken, so I'd like to point out that hopefully that young man is okay. Falcons have it 2nd and 5 at their own 40. Referee's saying, hold up, let's get everybody in place. Now he's backing out. Hahn stands at his own 35. It's 2nd and 5, less than 6 minutes left to go. Little swing pass left side. Keegan Brew out across the 40. Going to be hit and tackled at the 45-yard line, but I think that's going to be good for another Falcon first down. Actually,
I think it's going to be half a yard short.
I think it is too. I think it's about half a football short, but interesting.
Oh, no, he's waving them on.
Wow. Move the flags. Move the sticks. Just as long as that ball touches that 45-yard line, they're saying that's going to be okay.
Wow. We'll take it. Keep it moving.
Falcons' 23rd first down of the game. 5.5 minutes left to go. This time to give Barry left side. Cuts it upfield, and he's going to pick up 5 very tough yards. He picked up 3 before he got caught, but, man, Aaron Berry just keeps those legs moving. Gets another 2 yards out of nothing.
Did you see Shagoon jump on the pile at the end of that?
No.
I'm not sure why your offensive lineman just jumps on the pile at the end, but
sometimes you just got to do that, I suppose, Nick.
yeah, I don't know.
5 minutes left to go. Falcons lead by 21. It's 42-21. This time to give to Barry right side. Trying to make something happen. Out across midfield and down to the Grapevine 47, a gain of 3. Brian Griffin in the game. He actually did score a touchdown for the Falcons. Griffin comes in to the game, 6 carries, 39 yards, averaging 6.5, and he did have a touchdown run in the Falcons' second game over in Frisco, playing the Centennial Titans.
That's where I thought it was Aaron Berry. I remember earlier I thought there was Aaron, but I guess it was him.
3rd and 2 for the Falcons. They're just working the clock right now. They're going to give it to Barry. He's trying to get outside the left number. He's going to spin it inside. He's going to hit behind the line of scrimmage, tackled, wrapped up, and dropped at the Falcon 48 for a loss of 5. It's going to bring up 4th down and the punting unit for the Falcons.
Keeping that clock moving, that's the name of the game at this point. Just keep it moving and get the offense on and off the field.
Hey, guys.
Yep.
I am dying of thirst. Am I allowed to drink out of this team fountain thing down here?
I wouldn't want to drink after you. I'd say no. Don't do it. Don't do it to those kids.
Huh?
Don't do it to the kids. I wouldn't want to drink after you.
Hey, I think I'm going to spray down the nest.
Ben Williamson punting from his own 35. Ben almost gets it blocked. It's Brandon Collins going to receive this ball. His own 13 calls for a fair catch.
And why he called for a fair catch? He had 10 yards before anybody was near him. But
you could see him as soon as he caught it. He patted that ball, and he's a little upset with him. Hey, Nick, let's take care of a little more housekeeping here. Want to point out that the spaghetti dinner this week was sponsored by the junior parents. So good job by those folks. The breakfast, it was the LD Lake Dallas Alumni Association sponsored that, and the president, Jerry Blazewick, was the speaker this morning. The coaches' lunches will be served by none other than Heather and Presley Malloy.
Can I just say, when he does that, he stays up all night long cooking and barbecuing and runs in there. He hands it to him on Saturday. He goes home and crashes for like 2 days afterwards. But Press really does stay up and does a home-cooked meal for him.
Stuff doesn't happen by magic, does it?
Sure doesn't.
That pass complete right side. Jake Papard, Kyle Roundtree making the stop for the Falcons. No gain on the play, and we have a flag on the play kind of at the second level, secondary. I think there was a little bit of pushing and shoving and chin wagging going on there. Roman Albanese might have been involved in it. Is that a surprise?
It is not a surprise, no sir.
And
not a little bit of tood out there.
We didn't get a chance to talk about last week's game either, but Courtney Holder, Lake Dallas beat Dallas Kimball by a score of 49-34 last week. Courtney Holder recognized in the Dallas Morning News for Player of the Week. There's a block below the legs. Chop block called against Grapevine, and that's going to back him up half the distance to the goal. But Courtney, Dallas Morning News always names Players of the Week. And if you don't win the Player of the Week, all the other people are listed as honorable mention for their performance. But Courtney, the funny thing is, I think he was listed on the defensive side of the ball for that interception return. I didn't even read about the 4 touchdowns he had rushing. So Courtney, 5 touchdowns in last week's game.
That's unheard of in a high school game.
That's a big number. So no doubt about it.
That kid's just having one awesome career this year, this season as a Falcon.
Oh, it's been absolutely huge. You know, last year he started as a sophomore. He scored 3 touchdowns. Tonight he scored his 11th touchdown of the year. Bowman drops back to pass, in and out of the hands of Lauren at the 8-yard line, incomplete. That's going to bring up 2nd down and 16. Yeah, the kid's name is Ralph Lauren.
Is he related to anybody?
No, but I was talking.
That's why they call him Polo, though.
Yeah, they call him Polo. You know, that makes sense. Apparently his dad obviously knew what he was doing, but that's a rough. I don't know. Maybe the kid loves it. I don't know if I'd love that. You know,
if I was related to him, yeah.
2nd down, 16. Oh, Kane Cox coming on the blitz. He timed it well. He nearly gets there, but they throw the bubble screen right side. It's complete out to the 11-yard line, a gain of 3. Kane hit that A gap, and man, he timed it well. He got hit a little bit, but he comes through it clean. Just couldn't get there on the quick pass.
Bryce Flynn steps up to make a good tackle. Well, they're not even back to their original line of scrimmage yet, so nice play by the Falcons on defense.
3rd down and 13 for the Falcons. This clock is less than 3 minutes, 2:50 and counting. Grapevine really not in too big of a hurry, it seems like. You know, they know that if this just keeps going, they have to punt the ball away. I don't think the Falcons are going to do a whole lot with it, but you never know. Bowman dropping back to press. Heavy pressure by Valsius off the left side. It's complete. Tauefa Albanese in on the tackle.
You would know we're up 42-21 at the end of the game the way Josiah's still running at people.
No, not at all. I mean, there was some serious effort being made by those Falcons. That's a gain of 2. It's out to the 13-yard line of Grapevine. They're going to have to punt the ball away. Keegan standing at his own 45, their punter. Middlebrooks standing in his end zone about a yard or 2 deep. Look at those wide splits on that offensive line. It's interesting to see all the different punt formations the teams come up with.
It's very wide.
3 up backs there for extra protection. It's a low line drive kick. Keegan at about his 50. The ball's going to land at the 45, bounce at the 50. Keegan getting away from it. Albanese needs to get away from that ball as well, and that ball is down at the Grapevine 49-yard line. Nick, some more thoughts from you on this game, or Brother Van?
Brother Van, you got anything?
Well, it's great to open up your first district game with a win, obviously. And now we have won 4 in a row?
This will be our 4th in a row.
4th in a row, so we're 4-1. First district game, we win it decisively. We win it at home in front of a great homecoming crowd. I think I like the momentum that we have going into the rest of the season.
Yeah, I agree with you. I think we could really make a run here. Hey, nice to see Dalton Collier, the senior quarterback, wearing number 18, getting, I believe, his first varsity action. Did he get in any other games earlier this year?
He did. He got in as a receiver in the Lovejoy game. He did there. And also that line is all changed out. You got 78, Walter Pond down there. You got number 76, Jose Beltran getting some more reps in there. 74, Griffin Knox back in. And 54, Marquise Bryan on the right-hand side.
2nd down and 8. I believe Griffin picked up 2 yards on that play. We're at 1:06. That clock continues to wind. Play clock at 8. Oh, the snap. Collier wasn't ready for it. He's going to have to go back and fall on it at the Falcon 40. I think Collier's waiting for the clock to keep ticking down, working it, and the snap came without him knowing about it.
Yeah, and that's why they want to put these guys in a game like this, give them some real-time experience so that when they do have to spell somebody for a snap, a helmet comes off, they're better prepared for that moment.
Falcons going to have it 3rd down and 22 at their own 40. I would like to mention to any listeners out there, Falcons' next game, understand this, it is a Thursday night affair, October 2nd. We'll have another one later in the season, but the Falcons travel to Fort Worth to take on the Carter Riverside Eagles next Thursday night. I believe the game time might be at 7, but check the Quarterback Club website. Big run by Aaron Berry, and across the 50, he's breaking away, 30, 20, 10, Aaron Berry, 60 yards for a Falcon touchdown. There's a flag on the play. Let's see what we have. But Aaron Berry hit the hole. He burst through it. Nick, he broke away from those defenders. They were not going to get him.
That was a pretty piece of running. That guy had to come all the way back to the 40 to pick up. He's going to be out of breath by the time he gets up there.
He finally got that first touchdown, men. He deserves it.
We'll see. There's a flag.
Well, I guess that snap that got past Collier ended up netting Aaron Berry about 15 extra yards on that run.
Yeah, help pad his stats a little bit.
Exactly.
That was just a pretty piece of running. They're gonna wave this off.
Oh,
good.
Illegal procedure called against the Grapevine Mustangs on defense. I'm not exactly sure what they were doing for that call.
7 seconds left on the board. We get a touchdown.
Wow, Falcons
Amazing.
48, and now they're going to boost their scoring average of 45 points a game as Nick is set to kick this extra point, and that'll be the Falcons' 49th point of the game. That kick is up. It's good. 7 seconds left to go. Falcons 49, Mustangs 21.
Hey, guys.
Yes, sir.
1, 2, 3. Do you
Smell what I'm cooking?
We've been forgetting to do
That's
hey,
been.
Why don't we go for 2 there and make it 50 on 50th year?
Oh, my
God.
God.
Good omen. We missed it, guys.
Wow, I just don't think in the name of sportsmanship that Coach Young could line up and go for 2, so I don't blame him. But, boy, that's a heck of a thought there, Nick. So the Falcons, 24 first downs, 502 yards on the ground, 233 passing yards, 502 total yards, 233 through the air, 269 on the ground. And the fact that the Falcons are averaging over 200 yards rushing this year is big, because I'm trying to think back the last time I remember seeing a Falcons team average that many yards on the ground.
I don't think in recent memory I can even come up with one, but hit some games here or there, but not averaging.
Man, so the
500 yards of total offense.
So
anytime you're doing that in a game, huge.
Oh, big. So they're going to pad that stat. Their scoring average goes up a little bit. They scored 41 points in their loss at Wakeland. They scored 56 at Centennial. They scored 35 at Lovejoy. And Kimball, they score 49, and now they score 7 more touchdowns here tonight against Grapevine at homecoming. Man, that is just phenomenal. Big effort here tonight from the Falcons. Kriegsman's kick, it's a high pooch kick. Oh, and it hits the ground. Picked up, and somebody else gets body slammed after they picked up the fumble. Who was that made the tackle? The kid's helmet comes flying off. I thought he could have easily fumbled it.
Yeah, he held on to the ball somehow, but, man, that's got to scare you when your helmet comes off and the play just started. You're at the bottom of that pile.
Noah, who made that tackle? Brian Griffin. I thought that was him the way he kind of got excited after the play, but I honestly didn't see who made the – I was watching the loose ball to see if they were going to come up with it, and Griff comes up and just body slams that kid.
Hey, I just noted, Harvey's running flags over here. He's on the 20-yard line.
What?
Harvey Luss.
Yeah, I know who Harvey is. Last play of the game, here's a handoff. Not going anywhere. Clock hits 0. Falcons 49. If you look at the scoreboard, there's a big little flashing deal up there that says whose house? And I think that's the Falcons' house.
Yeah. Hey, I've got Harvey here. How did you get recruited to do the flags, Harvey?
Say it again.
How did you get recruited to do the flag?
Well, because of my great personality and stunning looks, they asked me to come over and kind of help out the chain gang, you know. And because, you know, you've looked at these refs before. They're quite scary.
And Harvey does have experience on the chain gang. Back up to you guys.
Hey, thanks for calling them flags, though. I didn't know where I was supposed to be looking.
I didn't either. I'm over here like, what's
what
he
are
talking
the
about?
yard markers?
They're called chains.
The chain gang.
Yeah, exactly. Hey, you going to try to talk to Coach Young? Or are we good, or are you going to keep moving?
I'm going to keep moving.
All righty. Well, that was certainly a nice victory here at Falcon Stadium. Falcons improved to 4-1 on the season, 1-0 in district. Again, I mentioned next week they have a Thursday night game, folks. It is in Fort Worth against the Carter Riverside Eagles again. Game time, I think, might be 7 o'clock.
I got a question. Is there a Thursday morning breakfast then, or what do we do there?
Yes, it'll be a Thursday morning game day breakfast. Real quick, if anybody's still by the channel, listen, we will be able to broadcast that on the show the video on the Thursday night deal. If anybody doesn't